In a world where hair products reign supreme, one man stands tall. Meet Daryl Jenkins, the Prince of Soul Glow. Generous philanthropist, basketball connoisseur, brave hero.
I would have helped you out myself, except, well, I had a cup of coffee in my hand. You understand, right?
Devoted fiancé. Once upon a time, Daryl began dating Lisa, who he plans to marry, with the blessing of her father, of course, Mr. Cleo McDowell, of the McDowell fast food restaurant business.
There's some people here to see you.
They're not from McDonald's, are they?
Who only likes Daryl for his wealth. He is first seen at a Black awareness rally, waving to Lisa as she goes up on stage. Lisa makes a speech.
I went and bought me an outfit today that costed a lot of money today. You know what I mean? Because I figured that Wu-Tang was going to win. But when it comes to the children, Wu-Tang is for the children.
When ushers
What is that in the background?
are passing out donation baskets, everyone donates something. The next day, at McDowell's, Daryl comes to see Lisa. Before doing so, he briefly talks about his father's business with Lisa's father, then gives Mr. McDowell unused company tickets to the New York Jets. Mr. McDowell appreciates this, then tells Lisa Daryl is here. When she asks about a large donation that was found in one of the donation baskets,
Well, hi.
one of Akeem's co-workers, Louis Anderson, has a low opinion of Daryl. You see, Louis Anderson had prepared a milkshake for a paying customer. Mr. McDowell took it as a freebie for Daryl. When outside to take Lisa for a ride, Daryl says he has 4 tickets to a college basketball game and offers 3 of them to Lisa. One for herself, one for her sister, Patrice, and another for any friend of theirs to invite. Daryl sees Semi and Akeem emptying the garbage cans. He then asks the pair to dispose of the milkshake cup and tosses it to them, not realizing that he had not finished it. Later, Louis Anderson says to Akeem he does not know much about Zamunda, much less their women. But he says in the United States, girls go for the rich guys. Akeem remarks, Daryl must be a hard worker to afford all of this. To which Maurice says, Daryl is the Prince of Soul Glow, and that he lives off the profits that his father's business brings in. At the basketball game, Lisa begins to realize she's not good enough for Daryl. Daryl tries to spark up some friendly conversation about Zamunda. Lisa glowers at him while he asks Hakeem how is it being in America for the first time, wearing clothes and things like that. Daryl asks,
What kind of games do y'all play in Africa? Chase the monkey?
and that he dislikes any sport where participants are not allowed to use their hands. Church, tabernacle, preach.
You know, personally, I don't like any sport where you don't use your hands.
The next day at McDowell's, Daryl was getting a coffee for Lisa. Then the McDowell's restaurant suddenly was being robbed by a local criminal.
Your rent's due, motherfucker!
Who, according to Cleo McDowell, has robbed them 5 times previously. And luckily, due to the heroics of his African connections, they'll never be robbed again. Later that night, at Mr. McDowell's family's luxurious mansion in Queens, Mr. McDowell announces that the party he is hosting itself is an engagement party, although Lisa herself has never accepted the "will you marry me" question.
And Lisa happily accepted.
Angry because she knows deep inside Daryl's too good for her, Lisa storms out of the house. And that's the story of Daryl Jenkins, the Prince of Soul Glow. A true hero. The curl was dripping when he walked in.
Lisa dumped me.
Oh, I know. You poor thing.
We can assume that after Cleo McDowell returned from Zamunda, he attended Patrice and Daryl's wedding. She was some serious eye candy. Damn. Follow the drip, follow the drip, follow the drip.
You better not ever do a crime. Police never had no problem finding you. Follow the drip, follow the drip. They've never had no problem finding you.
Their kids would be beautiful. This was the last time we see Daryl. She's actually finer than Lisa. Cleo wouldn't have a problem at all with Lisa marrying Akeem and Patrice marrying Daryl. Lisa dumped me.
Oh, I know. You poor thing. The first thing we have to do is get you out of these wet clothes.
She's your queen to be.
I love that dripping Jerry curl.
Lisa dumped me.
Not everybody thinks like you, Patrice. Yes, they do. They just don't admit it.
Underground funk hoe.